In our last video, we talked about the incredible milestone of saving your first $100,000. But the journey from $100,000 to $250,000 can feel like staring up at an impossibly steep mountain. You might feel like you're doing everything right, but the progress is just too slow. My friend Marcus hit his first big milestone, but immediately felt burnt out trying to push toward the next one. He started looking into day trading and risky alternative investments just to speed up the process. I had to stop him and remind him that trying to force your money to grow faster through active trading usually leads to disaster. The secret to reaching $250,000 isn't finding the next big stock, it is letting compound interest do the heavy lifting. Think of your wealth like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first you have to push it hard to get any momentum, but eventually it gets so big that it rolls entirely on its own. The first $100,000 was all your own raw saving power and hard work. But now, your money acts like a tiny employee that works around the clock without ever needing a coffee break. Every dollar of interest you earn joins the workforce and starts earning more money for you. This is why passive index funds are the ultimate vehicle for your journey to $250,000. By simply buying the entire market and reinvesting the dividends, you are planting an orchard that drops seeds to grow even more trees. Once Marcus understood this, he stopped checking his portfolio every single day and let the market do the work. However, there is one massive trap you need to avoid during this phase of wealth building, and that trap is taking on bad debt just because you suddenly feel wealthy. When your net worth crosses 6 figures, you might feel tempted to finance a fancy car or take out massive personal loans. A mortgage on a home you can comfortably afford is one thing, but consumer debt will completely derail your compound interest snowball. Any interest you pay on debt actively cancels out the passive income you are trying to build. Now, I want to be perfectly clear, this does not mean you should practice extreme frugality. You should still spend money on the things you truly value, like hobbies, travel, and spending time with loved ones. If you make yourself utterly miserable just to save an extra $100 a month, you will end up resenting your financial journey. The true secret ingredient to crossing the $250,000 mark is patience. The longer you let your money sit untouched in a passive investment, the more aggressively it multiplies. And then, one day you log into your account and you see it, $250,000. Reaching $250,000 changes everything about how you view the world. You have just built a financial safety net so strong that practically no common emergency can destroy it. At this level of wealth, you have achieved what many people call coast fire. This means even if you never invested another penny, your money would likely grow enough to fund a traditional retirement. But we are not stopping here, because you are now in the fast lane to ultimate financial freedom. Keep investing passively, avoid bad debt, and watch your snowball turn into an avalanche.